Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Karima and I am powered by power. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and welcome to the Power Circle series. This is episode 5 and I'm here with a very special guest, none other than my aunt. She's gonna tell us a little bit about herself. I'm gonna call her Aunt Gina because she's my aunt, but this is Gina Hicks.
Hi everybody, my name is Gina Hicks and I'm an entrepreneur. I have my own nail polish line, which is a vegan 5-free nail lacquer, and I'm a freelance nail technician as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My nails are not done. We were supposed to do my nails for this, but it's okay. Every time I see her, she's always looking at my nails, especially if I have on like acrylics or anything. She's mad. She's mad at me. So like she said, she has her own nail polish line and it's called GLH Nail Lacquer. So tell us a little bit about that.
It's a vegan nail polish line. 2 reasons why I created the line. One was because both my parents has passed away and I wanted to create something that would keep the name alive, a legacy, and I wanted to come out with something that you can always remember them and remember me as well. The initials is GLH, which is my initials. My name is Gina Lynette Hicks, and I figured I'll be creative and have that as my name in memory of my parents. And I also have a color named after my dad, which is King Isaac, and I have a color named after my mom, which is Queen Liz. And and I'm a freelance nail technician. I do fashion week. I have done photo shoots. I've been doing fashion week for maybe like 11 years now. I've did a couple of celebrities on it. Yeah, I do like pop-up events at Macy's, Bloomingdale's, you name it, I have done it.
Right, so everywhere she goes, she definitely is repping my grandparents, her parents, and like she said, she's done so many different fashion weeks. Can you tell us how many nail polish colors do you have in the line?
Right now I have 12 colors. I have a top coat, along with a top coat, a cuticle oil, and a base coat. And I'm actually in the process of creating more colors and coming out with some extra things and stuff like that. So look out for that.
So ever since I can remember, but I think I talked about my grandparents. I used to stay with them and how I used to play cards with my grandfather and stuff. And so back then, I remember when I was a little girl, you used to always do your nails. I remember people used to go and get their nails done and have their long nails, and she would do her own French manicure. When was it when you first realized that you really loved doing your own nails and that you could actually do your own nails?
I just like to save money. That was the first initial test of me doing my own nails. You know, why am I going to go up the street and get my nails done when I could do my own nails myself? But it was steps in the process of me getting to having my own nail polish line. I always didn't want to be a freelance nail technician or do nails. It was just something that I just stumbled upon because I was doing my own nails. And I said, you know what? I do other people's nails and they wanted their nails done. They asked me questions. I'm like, I don't have the answer. So I figured, okay, if I don't have the answer, why not go get my nail tech license? So I went and got my nail tech license so I could be informative when they asked me the questions on nail care and different things. And then it went from that, and then freelance and doing fashion week, and then it went into, okay, I'm using everybody else's nail polish. Why not create my own nail polish line since I'm promoting everybody else's? So there you have it. I have my own nail polish line at this time. And so it was just a process. But the beginning stages of me doing nails, it had nothing to do with me wanting to do nails. It had everything to do with me really trying to save money and not, spending money when you have your own talent and you can do it yourself.
Period. I feel like during quarantine that has been what we've been coming upon anyway. We've been figuring out what we can do ourselves since everything was closed. And so if you want to get some nail polish, obviously I'll have everything linked down below. That's been the trend. Find everything down below. You can get some nail polish to see if you can figure out how to do your own nails on your own. If you want to book her, you can book her, okay, for your next event. If you need your nails done, let us know, right? Everything down is going to be down below. So you do nails, you wanted to save money because why not, right, ladies? We need to save money. So do you feel like now that you've told us your evolution of how you got into where you are today, do you feel like that you're walking in your purpose, that this is part of your purpose?
This is part of me funding my purpose.
That's good.
And this is actually gonna grow more because there's so much other things that I'm going to add on to this because I see that it's growth, and I also see that it's so I can go so far with it. but it has nothing to do with my purpose. I can use my purpose sometime when I'm doing nails and stuff like that, but my purpose, this is actually, the money is actually to fund my purpose.
So tell us what your purpose is, if you don't mind.
My purpose is basically to encourage and encourage other women, and I'm led to like help homeless females out on the street. So what I do is I create a little care package, and I'll put like some feminine product in there, you know, whatever you need as a female. You know, those out there, they don't have it, so why not create a package for them? And it's not something that I created myself. I saw somebody else do it, but it was just pressed on my heart just to always carry these bags with me. And they'll have some nail polish into. What girl don't want to have their nails done? Feminine product, you know what we need, all those good things we need, and I'll just put it in the bag. And I just feel that because of my personality, because my heart is to encourage somebody, it's all about the compassion and the love in doing it. It's not just about giving it to them because they really need it and I want to, you know, people to see me. No, they need it. And also it's a passion that I have to want to help and encourage other people, and why not start there?
Beautiful. That's amazing. So that can actually speak to all the ladies who are out there who are struggling, trying to figure out what your path is or what your purpose is. Whatever your heart feel like, whatever that tug is on your heart, like that's probably something that you should try to figure out, how you can, like, you know, make that happen. So to get here, to get your nail polish line, to have these colors, to have your top coat and your base coat, and you also were in Times Square. Your nail polish was featured in Times Square.
It was in Times Square on the billboard. A year and a half ago about that. That was excited for me. It was real big. It was real big. I had the opportunity. Somebody said, you know, we want you to be up there, and I was there for a full 24 hours, and you just saw every 5 minutes my brand just popping up. And I was like, it was huge to be born and raised in New York and to have your brand featured in Times Square. Huge. Yeah, you know, it's huge. It was huge. So yes, that was a great opportunity as well.
So with all of your success, were there any obstacles that you faced that you had to overcome? Can you share how you were able to go through those things?
Right now I'm going through them. I'm actually in the process of rebranding my brand. In the process of that, I didn't say my brand, in August I will be celebrating 6 years with having my business, and that is huge in itself. And so right now I'm in the process of rebranding, new bottles, new logos, everything you name to rebrand. I'm doing it, and it takes a lot of work, but what I'm learning through this process is that when I take care of God's business, He's going to take care of mine. And as much as I want to focus on rebranding and focus on growing my business, when I get up in the morning and I pray, God deals with me with doing something else that has nothing to do with my business. And in the process of that, He's blessing me in my business, because I'm not focusing on that, but I'll get an email from somebody. We want to carry your nail polish line in our store. I'll get another email. Oh, we want to feature you in a magazine. And I'm doing nothing to really focus on my business right now, but it's everything to do with God. And the word of God says, seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. And I'm a living witness that it is literally being added unto me. So right now I have at least 7 locations I want to carry my brand. The holdup is me. The holdup is branding and reproducing colors and different things like that. And of course it takes money. It's not something I can say, okay, I want to do it right now. It takes finance, it takes consistency, it takes prayer, it takes faithfulness. It takes a lot of work. But one key about my situation, and it may be encouraging for other people, don't think you have to do it all by yourself. If you cannot do something, ask for help. So I'm learning to ask for help when I can't do something, because we're not perfect, we're not gifted in all areas, but you know, ask somebody for help, you know, and if you can't do it, ask for help. And I'm learning that one thing about me, and I tell everybody, you need, and I had a conversation with a male entrepreneur, and he said he does everything by himself, which I do too, but I also have a support system. You need a support system if you want to have your own business. You cannot encourage yourself, or this is my opinion, maybe other people can. You cannot support yourself and build yourself up all the time. You need a support system. I have a good 5 female entrepreneurs that is booming, and one is, I'm so happy, she just closed on 2 locations for a restaurant. So I'm excited about that. Her name is Danielle, Chef Danielle.
Shout out the plug.
Chef Danielle. And I'm so excited. She just put her, what do you call it? Not the logo, the storefront sign up. And I'm like, she's really moving, and I'm excited. And another thing about that is that support somebody. I'm big on support. Support somebody. Support somebody. This right here, this is a Black-owned female. Support. You know what I mean?
That's what this month is about.
I have every time I find out a Black entrepreneur is launching something, I'm getting it. Whether I use it or not, I can gift it. But no matter what, just support somebody, because support goes a long way. Sometimes you may not be able to can afford to buy something, but sometimes reposting somebody's post is support. Sometimes just inboxing them and say, I see you, you're doing good. It goes a long way. So support somebody. Like this young lady that I was talking about, my friend Danielle, she has a restaurant, and she had an opportunity to be in Bryant's Park during Christmas season, and she had a booth, and she was selling her things and her food, and she has aprons. She have a lot of stuff going on, and she was like, I need help. I'm like, look, what day do you want me to come and assist you? It's okay to be assistant. I have my own business, but guess what? I'm an assistant whenever I'm needed. And I went and I helped her for the day. We laughed, we cried, we bounced off each other. It was such a good experience to be able to talk to somebody like-minded like you that's trying to grow a business. I'm telling you all, if you want to do this, I'm going to tell you now, and if nobody ever told you, it is hard. I got to tell you, it is hard, it is discouraging, but if you have a vision and you believe in that vision, and if you can close your eyes, you can continue to see that vision, then it can happen. Don't fall short, but I'm just telling you, just have a good support system. Just have a good support system. And everybody in your family is not your support system.
Say that again.
You can say period to that.
Period.
Everybody in your family is not a support system. And sometimes you may think that your closest cousin or your closest friend or whatever is your support system. Sometimes, not saying that they're hating on you, but sometimes they don't know how to encourage you because they are not there. They're working a 9 to 5. So when it comes to you and your business and going forth, it's hard for them to really see what you see.
Yeah.
So they want to say something to discourage you a little bit, but it's kind of like, you're not in my support system. I love you. You're my family. You're my friend, but I don't hold you in my support system. And you don't need a lot. I have a good 5 entrepreneurs, and I have a good 5-friend family that is my support system. And it's amazing. It's amazing. And that's all you need. But just ask for help and get your support system. And stay faithful, stay consistent, believe in yourself, believe in what you're doing, and you're going to get there. You're going to get there.
Wow. She just said, like, she answered like my next 5 questions.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But you said so much just now. You pointed out accountability, your support system. Like, you need that. We cannot do this on our own. Like, it's very important. When you feel discouraged, like, you have to lean on those people, and they have to be people who are going to lift you up and not just be like, yeah, girl, just quit. Like, you don't need nobody to be in your corner talking in your ear anti what God wants you to do. So that's amazing. You also mentioned how, like, when we don't know, like, what to do, right? Like, we have these people to help us. Like, what else can you suggest that we do when we feel stuck creatively, when we feel like we're unmotivated? Like, where can we get our motivation from?
Write things down. Those things that you want to do, that you started, make sure you have a book and you write those things down, because sometimes when you revisit that book and you see what you have wrote down maybe like a year ago, 6 months ago, it will help you and encourage you at that moment, like, wow, if I got this vision then and I kind of get a glimpse and I see it now, that okay, let me try to encourage myself. But just believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. It's a hard process. It's not easy. I'm not going to say it's easy, but if you believe in yourself and whatever you're doing, you're gonna be okay. You just gotta be consistent and believe. And another thing too, take a break. Self-care is key. You know, self-care is
the best
key.
care.
Take care of yourself, exercise, eat right, you know, go out by yourself without nobody. Self-care is key. And I'm not 100% there, but I make sure I step back and I'm like, okay, now it's time for me to, you know, today was a hard day for me, but today I say, you know what, I have to take a breather. Let me just sit down for 20 minutes and just relax and just get myself together. You have to take a breather. You have to relax. You have to take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of your body, what is everything else? You have to take care of yourself. That's one of the keys.
That's really good. I hope you guys are writing this down, okay? Because it's important. I feel like that's a common thing that has been coming up throughout the series. Like, a few different women have touched on how important it is to journal and write things down. Like, it's important for us to see where we've come from and see our evolution. And when we write those things down, it's like it's tangible. It's not like we have to sit down and recall these memories, because the way my memory is set up, it's not going to work. So writing things down is so important, especially to see our evolution.
Right.
So can you tell us a little bit about like what evolution looks like in your life? I know you touched on it a little bit before, but what is evolution to you?
Everything that I see in my head that is huge, because we already know that God can go beyond what we see and what we think and what we act. And I see great things, you know, I mean, things that has not even been manifested as of yet. And because I'm a Black entrepreneur female, I'm big on, you know, supporting. And I don't see an avenue for us to go and create a nail polish line. So one of the things I am actually working on, along with creating more colors, is coming out with a consultant. Like, if you want to create your own nail polish line, come sit down with me, you know, pay a little fee, and I'll take you step by step in what you need to do, because I've experienced it. This is 6 years in with my brand and 11 years in with being a freelance nail technician, and there's so much room for me to grow. And I'm like, I see greatness. I see so much ahead of me, and I'm like, my God, that's what I see. I see huge, and that's where I want to go.
That's good. That's good. So that's a perfect segue to my next question. Like, what can we expect next from you? I know you mentioned that you're rebranding right now, and that you want to do this consulting company. So tell us more about that.
Rebranding. When I mean rebrand, not only is the colors, I'm gonna have more colors. Everything you need for your hands and your feet, you name it, I'm gonna have it. From lotion to scrubs to nail files, whatever you would need, I'm gonna create it. I'm gonna have it. I just see a lot, and yeah. So those are some of the things that I am working on now. And I'm also mentoring some young ladies that want to be nail technicians, and some ladies that just want to be entrepreneurs and just want to be able to, you know, stay under my wings a little bit, just to get an idea of what this is, because it's not for everybody. But if you're an entrepreneur, why not take somebody under your wings and just let them see your struggle, see your good times, see what you're going through. It will help them just make that decision if they want to do it or not. And it will help them if they want to make the decision to see your process. Because my mentees know it's hard. They see me cry. They see me rub my eyes. They see me say, oh, this is hard. But they see it. But it's on them if they want to continue to go the route to go and be an entrepreneur. So just, you know, just be available. Be available. Have empathy and sympathy, you know, during the process for somebody else. So yeah.
Well, thank you so much. We're coming to a close in this interview. I'm really, really grateful for you being here. Thank you for being on my platform, for trusting my platform. Like I said, this is my real life, legit blood auntie. Like, her parents are my grandparents. She's my sister's, my father's sister. And I'm so thankful to have you here. We're gonna finish off with just one piece of advice. If you can give the ladies watching right now who want to walk on purpose, who want to be all that God called them to be, what would be your one piece of advice to give them?
One?
Just one. Just one. This is the end.
Just one.
I'll try to find a good one.
Can I do two?
Okay.
I'm gonna do two, y'all. Have a relationship with God. Seek God first. Let Him direct you. And it may just seek God first and let Him direct you. And my other one is competition. And you are your competition. Whatever you see in your head is your competition. You know, people often say, who's your competition? What's your competition? I'm like, I'm my competition.
That's
what
it.
I see in my head is my competition. So if you focus on what you see in your head being your competition and getting there, then go for it.
That's it. That's great.
Period.
Her, my aunts and my uncles be getting on me because I'm always saying period. But that's it, and that's all. Period.
We be in church and we hear period.
That's just me. I told y'all I cannot be me on my platform. I'm me like this off camera too. So, but thank you so much, GLH. I have some of her. Look at these bottles, y'all. Like, look how beautiful these bottles are. Like, if you want some nail polish, her link will be down below. She's in the process of rebranding right now, so hit her up on Instagram so you can make sure that you are in tune when she posts her new stuff, when she comes out with her new brand. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Make sure you comment down below if you have any questions about your nails. I'll make sure I'll hit her up to ask, or you can go and follow her on Instagram and ask her yourself.
Yes.
Stay powered, beautiful people.